Alright, so Merlin came out today, and I promised this longer form video where we go over a bunch of teams that I couldn't really use on the initial video. And here we are. We're going to be testing out Merlin in more situations and talking about stuff I didn't have time to on the initial video. So this is the most upvoted comment on my initial showcase video. Use her with Esteros and Hendrickson so you can proc both Darkness and her own passive element with Hendrickson's attacks. So is what we're going to be doing first on this video. So Merlin, if you watched the first video, you'll know I find her to be quite a bit underwhelming for a festival unit. Festival units usually are game breaking. People were saying, oh, it's fine that she's not game breaking, you know. Not every character has to be OP. And to those people, I'll tell you, what game are you playing? Every single festival that comes out is OP. What are you talking about? But seriously, it is very different when we don't get a festival that's very good day one. And this is something that has happened before. You know who? DN, right in front of me. DN was incredibly underwhelming on her initial release. And you know what? She got buffed. She got Tarmiel Link, which was it was exactly what she needed. And I think this is a similar situation. I think Merlin, 2 or 4 weeks from now, as the next banner come, I think she's going to be getting a big time boost. That's what I'm expecting, because it is very unusual for festivals to look this underwhelming. So we are in a bit of a predicament here. I was hoping that the Bleeding Shock would break the shield, but it didn't, so we actually have to do this. And the reason why is because if you attack a 4th time, the buffs and everything go away. Or sorry, the debuffs and everything go away, right? And that attack does no damage. So I couldn't attack with Hendrickson and then attack with her because her attack would do like 0 damage since all the debuffs would have gone away. It's something to get adjusted to, I guess. You can't attack with her knowing that the following turn they won't have the element stacking anymore. And if you don't know what she does and you're very confused, I'm sorry, you should watch the first video, because I'm here just to test her more teams and give her more screen time, right? Because that's what I do. Okay. That was not bad. You know. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think this first attack might not kill. I'm just gonna go for it. And then do this. He can cleanse actually. But yeah, our AoE based team is not gonna. It's easy. The thing is, he will fully cleanse all of the debuffs if I kill her. You know, he would just fully cleanse it. So I can't. Like, I actually can't kill her. There's no way he kills Esteros, I think. He already used his debuff. So I don't think he could. Because I have Tarmiel Link. Right, he's thinking. He's thinking. Wow, the Gaffer debuff really came in handy this match. Yeah. Wow. Broken. Should have done the opposite. Okay. Does that count? I'll keep that match in. Why not? Hey man, that team is annoying. And Merlin dealt with it by... Oh my god. Okay. Good stuff. Alright. As I was saying, speaking of, the Merlin summons were pretty mid. So if you could help me out by checking out Gamer Subs, link in the description. You can get anything you buy above 30 bucks for free shipping. So if you live outside the US, it's good free shipping. The attack didn't go through, but it's fine. It's better that this attack goes through. See, I did double attack with Merlin because I was expecting to wipe. Okay, now we have no darkness stacks. I was actually expecting to wipe because, you know, that Merlin attack came pretty strong. Now, I'm trying to memorize what each of the debuffs do. I think this attacks you. This is stun. So we can actually stun the end here. And Rimuru's is the corrosion. Corrosion and lower crit chance are very underwhelming. Kind of wish it was... The crit chance, I kind of get it, but like the corrosion is very weird. Okay, we'll do this. This will actually just apply the things. She's gonna get stunned, so we actually can just straight up start attacking Rimuru. Does he have Tourmaline? He should be the end, right? Yeah. I'm gonna attack with Merlin just cause, honestly. Just cause. Just to combine the Estarossa cards. But she doesn't proc Darkness, so it kinda sucks. Yeah, she's disabled, so... Like, he didn't really have any element, so her being disabled was actually irrelevant. Oh, my thing is still playing. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the recording screen. That was meant to be just for that one segment. It's okay. It's okay. I'll forgive myself. So I'm gonna have to tell you this. I've been lying. This is not the first take of this showcase. I made the intro and everything like it was normal, but actually I had to scrap footage because Merlin was getting obliterated. I'm gonna include some of it here just to be fair because it is, you know, footage that actually happened and can happen in game if you play with her. King. People have been asking. People asked a lot for King because he has AoEs, and you know, with double AoE for King, we can stack a lot of element on the enemies. So let's do this. Unfortunately, Brynhildr is completely immune to Merlin's passive because she can only be applied one debuff at a time, meaning you can never stack 4 debuffs on her, and you can never really apply whatever you're going to apply on her. And unfortunately, the 2 characters I can apply things on didn't really get the best things. They have the reduced crit chance, which is completely irrelevant. It'd be way better if we got the stun. Well, we lost anyways because it's Brynhildr. I'm gonna try to be a little more positive on this video. This unit is not bad. She's just very mid. This next footage is also from my other recording. I was using the Estarossa Hendrickson team against a Ban, and it went surprisingly well. I am including this here because I didn't face a single Ban on my recording for this video after I, you know, gave up and started a new one, which was great because Ban is horrible to play against with Merlin. So I'm including this here because it went pretty well. Not that I recommend people to actually run Hendrickson, it's just a kind of fun team, but it did go pretty well, so I might as well include this. Unfortunately we can't, but we can attack with her. Okay, my stats are pretty high because of darkness, so I thank you pretty well. Okay, we're gonna attack with her. There's gonna be max thingy, and because of darkness, they're gonna take 30% more damage each. Unfortunately, Estarossa does not buff Merlin. Then I'm gonna follow up with Hendrickson so that we can apply encroachment and kill Ban, because no, actually I'm gonna debuff with Merlin so he can't ult rush. She has attack here now, by the way. That's alright. I mean, I couldn't, like, kill Reinhardt, and it wasn't her fault. He was immune to death, right? That's alright. I mean, I mean, I'll just say, that's alright. The effects go away now. He's still immortal. Let's restart the applying. Right? Apply more darkness and more thingy. He has the attack seal now. So next turn we can attack seal. Oh, he's gonna full heal. Oh, he didn't. Nice. That's good. If he full healed, that would have been a problem. Okay. He got dodge. She ignores dodge when it comes to like applying the effect, which is nice. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go for the kill on him. Please don't kill Hendrickson. We're gonna go for the kill on him. Damn it. Hendrickson's passive was kind of nice for Merlin's debuff. So he has 2 stacks. So this will be the 3rd one. And it will take out the dodge. 4th one. Then I hope I kill Bond with this. Okay. And Bond is stuck. Oh yeah, I need to remember what the things are. I thought that was attack seal. I need to remember what each of the things are. That'll take me like 2 or 3 days. Not bad. I mean, this match is so long. If I was using it like a generic demon team, it would be much faster, right? That's not what this is all about. Okay. I'll give this one more. Let's see how it goes. One more match. I like how they framed the character on the ultimate, like the enemies, like all together like that. That's pretty good. Now another suggestion was Big Boy Festival King. Pretty good against the bonds they're going to be facing constantly. Thankfully, I haven't faced any bonds yet. Very good. Actually, this is actually my 2nd recording. I'm going to have to admit that I actually scrapped my initial recording because I faced 4 bonds in a row and Merlin kept dying and I wanted to re-record. But it's okay. It's just bonds are very common. So this king could be actually pretty good for dealing with those bonds. We're applying so many debuffs in the first turn here as well. And also dealing with the Margarets, which come decently often. It's not like that often that you see Margarets, but when they do, you know, come around, they're pretty annoying to deal with because they just cleanse. They just straight up cleanse. So you can stop them from cleansing. You can also do that with Galfer. Festival Galfer. Let's do this. Let's attack Merlin, because I don't want to get, like, stunned and stuff. Unfortunately, hers is the worst. Emilia's gonna get stunned. 337k. Did I even do damage? What was that? What? Did my characters even do damage? I'm confused. I'm attack sealed now. He did a terrible order, not gonna do no damage. Yep. He made the mistake. You need to attack first with Merlin, then Galfer. He would have wiped me if he didn't make this mistake. He would have actually wiped me. I'm not joking. It's just people always... understandable to actually not know yet because it just came out. People don't know how to use Merlin yet. You need to make sure that if you're gonna attack with her, it's before the 4 attacks. If you attack after the 4 attacks, you're gonna do 0 damage. No, you're still gonna do 0 damage, I guess. This sucks. I thought I was gonna do way better with this, but he doesn't have any stacks on me, and next turn I'm gonna apply stacks. So it should be okay. Maybe not, because Echidna is an actual damage dealer, unlike Merlin. Okay, that's fine. Well, I can't actually do the effect from the ultimate, but I'm still gonna apply the stuff, so. Stun Galfer, Ignite Echidna, I guess. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna move on to Festival King already. I'm sorry, OG King believers. Maybe against a different team. Maybe against Ban. Why am I not facing a single Ban? I faced like multiple Bans in a row. And now that I'm using the blue characters, okay. So the blue characters, like the king I just used and this king are for the Bans that you're gonna be facing a lot. But clearly I'm not facing any of those Bans. So this is a team I used on stream. This is the moment I was the most pissed off because when I realized that Merlin should be attacking perfectly when the enemies are about to have 4 stacks, and I didn't know that. But we're gonna sync this in perfectly here. Honestly, I don't know. I genuinely think we are going to be getting a character who's gonna make her like top 2 best units in the game. Like, mark my words, if you will. Right now, Merlin's mid. In a month, Merlin's gonna be top 3 best units in the game. I'm willing to bet on this because it's just so common to see this happening in the game, right? We have a unit that's mid. Now, is this a Taxio, right? With Ludociel and King's increase, I mean, it's fine because we still kill here because King, the real DPS, did so. Like, that was the maximum she can do, by the way. We had 4 stacks of element, and that's the maximum you can possibly get is 4. That's the maximum damage you can do against a team that, like, wasn't really that tanky. That team was not very... I mean, you had Zeldris, but that's not Chandler. Like, Chandler would have been the real deal, right? The team that you'd see that actually would, like, cause trouble is Chandler, right? She just doesn't hit very hard. I'm using her with attack, right? Doesn't hit very hard. I'm guessing either support that's gonna make her hit hard or will hit hard because of her is what we're going to be seeing. Okay, and I'll say this now because it was one thing I saw like 2 or 3 people say that I'm being biased because Estarossa technically also needs 4 stacks to proc encroachment, which is the same amount of turns, and that's just not true. Yes, of course, encroachment also needs the same amount of hits, but darkness and element are not the same. Do not mistake darkness for element. Darkness, for each darkness that's applied to each enemy, all of your allies get 5% basic stats. Meaning, turn 1, if you apply 6 darkness, doesn't even have to be all 9, 6 darkness on the enemies, you are buffing all your allies' HP and defense by 30%, allowing everyone to tank a little bit better on the following turn. And that is huge. Also attack, but I'm just saying the following turn, right? For her, she's not buffing anyone. She buffs herself with the gray debuff, right? This is the debuff that buffs her, the gray one. The red ones do nothing. You see here? She has plus 21. The gray debuffs buff her. We got this, and this. She's very selfish in that regard, right? And that's fine. If she was a really good DPS, especially, that would be great. The problem is that she's good. Like, but this is with Ludociel and King. King attack increase, or damage increase, sorry. And Ludociel, and Ban in the back, giving 10% attack related stats. She's not really good DPS. So mostly you're using her debuffs to proc the stun, the attack seal, and I guess the other 2 that are usually pretty bad. And if the character you want to stun just so happens to be the one that's procced with like corrosion, that's a big yikes. Big yikes. Yeah, so we're swapping here to Echidna. I think Echidna is still, you know, a pretty good unit. and will help us boost up by just using a full unknown team. And in this scenario here, I am using Echidna as a DPS, and Merlin. Oh, I actually don't know. Damn it. We'll do this actually. And Merlin as the support. We're gonna be using Merlin strictly for her debuffs, and Echidna as DPS because we're using like so many AoEs, right? So Echidna will allow us to hit pretty hard, while Merlin also helps us with also doing some decent damage when we proc all of the stuff, right? Unfortunately, we did not get stun on the end, which would have been very, very great. It is what it is. A very weird team. I guess he's ult rushing with Esterosa. We're going to actually do this. I really want to attack with Merlin to capitalize on having full thingy, but I can't. I need to do this because I need to debuff them. Akin is doing some decent damage here. We're going to be attack sealed, but it's fine. Or never mind, because Akin is actually a good DPS. I promise you, Merlin with attack crit would not have done that. I've seen Merlin level 2. She could have. If she hit crits, she could have. It's just that she's not very consistent with those crits. Now, Merlin debuffed DN. Now DN has 100% less crit chance, which is irrelevant because she wouldn't crit anyways. Okay, it is what it is. Oh, got the stun now. Cool. Cool, got the stun. It's gonna be very helpful. That's the problem. I don't like how random it is. Like with Esterosa, right? And again, they're not the same. Darkness is not element. Or whatever the name is. They're not the same. I know when I reach 4 darkness, encroachment happens. And they're dead. 40% less stats. Either they're dead, or if I'm out of turns, right? If they're not dead because I'm out of turns, at the very least, oh, the level 2. It's fine, she's gonna be stunned. At the very least, they can't do damage to me because they have 40% less stats. Reinhardt, encroached, does like 10 damage with his ultimate, right? And then if I get Merlin, right? First of all, if you're facing Reinhardt, he could be immune, so you can't even stack thingies. Like you can stack encroachment as well, but like you can't even, or sorry, darkness. Or you can't stack darkness, but you can't apply encroachment, right? But you can even stack the elements. You can even like begin to stack them, right? Like work on it. But also, you could just get something trash. Like you get the attack seal when he has the ultimate on, or you get like the you get the lower crit chance, which sure he's not gonna crit, but he's still gonna kill you. Like I guarantee you he's gonna kill you still. Okay. I'm gonna go with the same strategy because I'm only attack sealing so that he doesn't attack seal me back. So we're gonna go. I know he doesn't have dodge. DN has attack seal, which is irrelevant for us. Starosa has the lower crit chance, which is not bad, and Merlin has corrosion, which is cool. Oh no. Yeah, no. For a second I was like, no, this is stun. No, it is attack seal. It is attack seal. The water is attack seal. It's just poor timing for it. It poor RNG in our part, because if all 3 enemies get stunned, obviously it's OP, right? But if it is a situation like this where they don't get what I want, it's a bit unfortunate. So we're gonna seal them from healing. Do max damage with Merlin here. Then Echidna. 300k for HP defense, pretty good. Pretty good. That's her peak. And that's when you want to attack. You want to time out or sorry, time, you want to time to always, you know, use that card at her peak when you know she's going to do the most damage, right? That's why I did exactly at that time. Now, at the end, it would have been great if she was stunned, but, you know. I think this might kill. They have a Darkness card, so I can only do chip damage here with Coffer. Ooh. I'm not killing. It is what it is. It is what it is. DN just was too tanky for our green characters. This will be our last team. I wanted to make this video like an hour long, of full of like different teams, but honestly, I'm making a disservice for her. I think I should wait until tomorrow and use her more. You know, I'll give her another day of me like thinking about it. I still think that she is gonna be one of those characters that like Festival DN that like release mid and get like a really good character to go with it. So Festival Gaffer is a really great option because you seal Margaret. Now Margaret can't cleanse all the debuffs. If she could cleanse, then she would just destroy everything that we just built in this turn. But because she can't, we're in a good position. And DN got the stun, which is great. This is a bot, so it doesn't really matter. But if it was a real player, it would have really mattered because stuns get removed when you... Sorry, stances get removed when you stun them, right? Let's also go with... Honestly, I kind of just want to see her do damage. But I know Echidna will do more because she's the one with attack crit, so I'm just gonna do this and then finish off with Gaffer debuff. Not doing Gaffer debuff first because of course that would hinder Merlin's damage because she wants to be the one to attack first. Holy Echidna. I still love Echidna. This video was good though. I like that we faced 0 Reinhardts. That's like a record. I haven't played PvP since Reinhardt came out with such like a streak. I'm not skipping any Reinhardt matches, by the way. I promise, I'm not. We just haven't faced. Did we face a single? I mean, I did when, in the first recording that I scrapped. I faced 2 Brynhilders that both one-shotted me, and I faced like 3 or 4 Reinhardts. I forget. It's been like an hour. 3 or 4 Reinhardts that obliterated me, and now I face none. Like, it's great. If you face no Reinhardts, this Merlin is actually pretty good. Which is so weird to me, because like, all of these great unknown characters, Rimuru, Echidna, Gaffer, this Merlin, they're all green. Why? They could have been other colors as well. Right? Like, why? And if they were other colors, there'll be great variety against other teams. Like, this is a great formation to face like demons and stuff. So if you're playing top 100, if you're like one of the 10 people watching that play top 100, right? And you're gonna be facing demons all the time, that's great. But you know what's also facing all the time in top 100? Brynhilder, and she one-shots Merlin. I'm not exaggerating. Brynhilder literally one-shots Merlin with attack defense. I didn't use Merlin for HP defense against her, but I can't imagine the result would be that much different with 20% more health. Legit just one-shots. So, yeah. I'm gonna do this. Actually, I can't get Gaffer's ultimate and attack. I don't want to attack with her because I don't want to get countered. I'm gonna do this and then this. I'm applying all the debuffs and stuff. I mean, Saurio got attack sealed. That's cool. That's cool. He has an attack card, so being attacked is good. I kind of feel like you should be able to start... Because, okay, right here, Merlin doesn't have stat increase. So if you don't know how Merlin, I already explained. What the thing that increases her stat is the grade debuff, right? And so when you apply the debuffs and stuff on the enemies, the grade debuff goes away. So Merlin doesn't have the 21% anymore, and she's very fragile. Now, to be fair, if you get lucky and you get stuns and attack seals, not that big of an issue because they're gonna be stunned and attack sealed, right? But if you don't get lucky, then it will be an issue. God, but Echidna is so good. If Merlin was red, like, yes, she would be type disadvantage against Estarossa and Chandler, which would be... Bro, Echidna. I know I had Gaffer increase, but holy. Like, yeah, she would have type disadvantage against Estarossa, which would be bad for her, but like... It would be more variety on the typing, and it would be good. It would be good. Because, like, yeah, we have... Like, I know what they're thinking. Like, demons are the most used team in the game. When it comes to, like, the competitive teams. But when it comes to, like, general play, which is majority of the player base, Ban is way more used than demons. Way more. I didn't face a single demon team. Like, proper... I faced Estarossas with, like, DN and stuff, but I didn't face a single proper demon team in this whole video. I also faced an Estarossa team without Chandler. Without Chandler, it's not the proper demon team. There is the demon team, and there is the demon team with Chandler. Different teams. The demon team with Chandler is so much better. So much better. I don't know. I'm not gonna rate this Merlin until like a week or so from now. So my opinions are still, you know. But even after I rank her, she's probably gonna get boosted in some way. I don't think she's gonna get buffed like Margaret, but she's gonna be, she's gonna get a character for her, 100%. I have no doubt.